So, hello everyone, today's game is, well, I can tell it's too, okay, it's just too loud. So, first of all, let me my docs, where's my chat? Okay, today it will be not my the first playthrough, or walkthrough, but I don't remember much because I played the game like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So let's begin. Today's stream is about Honey Bunny. This game will be a little bit longer, longer than usual because today or tomorrow the fifth chapter will be coming out. So let's go. New game. Why is my face stuck? Why is my face stuck? Why is my face stuck? What the hell? Of course. Little bit smaller and a little bit also smaller. Little bit bigger. Yeah, I think this should do. And I need to move myself here, I think. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh. It wanders the fields and halt like hungry beasts, and an endless song with all sorts of voices, shrill, gentle, sneery, twined in the air. They were shouting and laughing, and arguing about something. Someone was running through the snow while casting long shadows that were occasionally creep close to my bed. Our house had a mind of its own, the quaky old mind of a building that had seen a lot of it in its days and was seemingly trying to share its wisdom with the inhabitants. The only house faced the forest, and the dark green thicket gazed back with its hot eyes, rustling, whizzing, saying bark and forth. Oh, one could come out. Oh my god, it's too loud. Too loud. The voice will be like this. Yes. I'll come out and stand in the edge of the forest to assure themselves there was nobody behind the crooked trees. Fuzzy silhouettes swaying in the wind couldn't possibly do any harm. Just a play of light and shadow. Just a play. I knew it was just my imagination. I was already 12 after all. Still. Oh my god, it's a fox. It's a freaking fox. You will arrive. Oh, did you arrive? Did you arrive?
Убери книгу немедленно.
Hey, put away your book.
Сколько раз говорила, не читай за столом, вредно. Сидишь, сутулился весь.
How many times have I told you not to eat at the table? It's bad for your health. Look at how slouched you are. Maybe I should hide it. Or it's an only option, because I'm just a 12-year-old. Okay. I didn't protest and put the book about Collins by the side. I was stuck on a line and I couldn't stand to you 3 times anyway. Ola, Olia, Ola had already finished her breakfast and was munching on some cookies. She was so enthusiastic. She almost looked like a typical girl from commercials.
Пока не съешь, из-за стола не встанешь.
Well, I guess I'm not going anywhere. And as I was still trying to drill a hole in the plate with my eyes, if it would make the porridge disappear. Or porridge? I do love a porridge on the breakfast. As the breakfast, but I guess he didn't like it this much. His anxiousness welled up inside, all because of the previous sleepless night, the black forest around our house and the gloomy one. The longer I waited, the colder the lumpy white substance became. It looked like a jellyfish from the Coastal Odyssey. I love that show. I wonder how horrifying the bottom of the ocean is, or how cold the black forest is at the night. The spoon fell out of my hand. Mom showered me with a cold glare from her green eyes.
Что я говорила?
Well, I don't know.
Я достану.
Of course. And I had 10 seconds to catch my breath before battling the nasty porridge once again. I felt around for the spoon. What is this? Carved on the other side of the table? Karina. Huh? Is his mom's name? And well, I guess it's her house after all. She sure was a rascal damaging the furniture like that. She'll scold me for a week if I did something similar though. Well, it's your mom after all. Of course she would. Should I mind her about it? Yes, you did a good move. Might have been my age sitting under this table. I wonder, was Mom afraid of the dark back then? All the sounds coming from the attic. All the thick forest. Well, oh, it's your grandma. I imagine my grandma coming in my little mom's room, sitting at the edge of her bed where Ola sleeps nowadays, and saying this in her soft, smooth voice.
Тайга — особое место, дитятка.
Taiga is a special place, little girl.
Она к тебе присматривается, принюхивается,
She's watching you closely, sniffing you out,
словно хочет понять, что ты за зверь такой.
trying to discern what kind of beast you are.
Понравишься, в беде не бросит.
If you're a good sort, he would abandon you in times of trouble.
А будешь проказничать, схватит за бочок и утащит с собой под землю.
But if you're a bad apple, it will grab you by the side and drag you onto the ground.
Тут и дело с концом.
And that would be it. Well, I agree. Grandma was caring. She never fought with anybody, never yelled, never swore. Those were the times without the maddening screams until late at night, without smashed dishes and mutual accusations. Our parents used to laugh at each other back then. Well, everything changes, I guess. I remember listening in on one of the conversations by the chance. They were talking about Grandma getting prepared for her funeral. She had already bought a casket, as they called it, her cute funeral box. Damn. It waited for its time in the closet patiently. It was black, unupholstered, with meat-out material on the inside. I saw it when my Grandma was getting buried. The house didn't change since then she was alive. Only all the photos were gone. Why? Glass-covered pictures with gray faces of my ancestors. They all had dead but watchful look in their eyes. I crawled out from under the table. Well, I guess I'm here for a while because I'm just being under the table. He had so many thoughts. So let's go. Ola was done with her cookies and was looking at my chair like a sly woodland creature. I turned my gaze towards the frosted window. There were a lot of dark pines outside, but it didn't grab my attention. The pattern of frost formed a picture on the glass.
Оля, гляди, лиса!
Well, I guess it is. It is.
Где?
Of course, she doesn't see it. It looked almost like the optical illusion thingies they put on the back of student notebooks. A mixture of lines at first glance, but if you blur your vision a little bit and look at a certain angle.
Да не на улице, на стекле.
Okay.
Смотри, вот нос, вот.
Ну-ка, доедай.
Of course, she comes to interrupt our little conversation. I can't blame her. I can't.
Да, да, сейчас. Я ничего не вижу.
It's your problem.
Живо. Совсем немного осталось.
Well, I guess she did eat this porridge after all.
Вот. Но все равно не похоже.
What do you mean by that?
А я говорю, похоже.
Не-а.
Похоже.
Oh, it's a little girl's stubbornness.
Прекратите! Ну что за дети?
Now I couldn't see the fox either. Disappeared. Went away. With the frosty pattern similar to stage-out metal leaves kept creeping on the glass. Oh my god. Is he a chat? He's a chat. Oh my god, look. Look. Damn. Damn. Okay. My dad entered the kitchen with long, measured steps. I want to have beard like his when I grow up. Mom would always ask jokingly, "Come on, shut it all. It stinks." This was so long ago. Dude, you're 12. Nowadays, random doors and witty comebacks were everyday occurrence. Olga always covers her ears whenever she hears something like, "What's the point of all this?" through the wall. "It's all for your sake," Dad would reply, "for the sake of our family." Powers called every sound in fear of hearing the most dreaded, the deadliest words that started with the D. D-I-V-O-R-S-E. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I don't even want to finish it. It was scary to imagine that me and my little sister could be torn apart and taken into two different families.
Да что твоя лиса? Вот у меня на окне сова.
Опять ты со своей совой.
Oh, it's not the
Так
first
ты же
time.
вчера мне верил.
Okay.
Никто ключи от машины не видел? Вроде оставлял на подоконнике.
Вроде. Вроде оставлял, вроде нет. Вроде взрослый мужчина, отец двоих детей, а вроде...
Wow.
Перестань, пожалуйста, Карина. Дай мне спокойно собраться.
В корзине твои ключи, возле телефона.
Огромное тебе человеческое спасибо. Антон, ешь быстрее, а то как мученик сидишь.
А сова?
Oh
Не
my
было там
god.
никакой совы.
Oh my god.
Была!
Poor children.
Глазюки огромные! Во! И светятся!
Ola sprang up from the chair and placed her hands on her little face, imitating the pair of eyes with her fingers, the size of an apple each.
В прошлом году Бабай в шкафу. Сейчас сова?
Well, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye is a sly poker and non-functional spirit used by parents to threaten their ill-behaving children.
Я же видела!
Ola shifted her gaze back and forth from dad to mom and me, but couldn't find any support. Well, can't blame me. I'm just a 12-year-old with ugly parents. Yeah, of course, you're my little sister, but not even 18.
А ты не думала подружиться с ней, нет?
What do you mean by that?
Вымышленными мышами покормить, например.
Oh, you're saddest one. Okay.
Не подначивай ребенка. Просто мала еще, и спать одна боится.
Well, I guess she's great. She's like 6 or 8 years old, like 6 or 7. I don't know. Only pouted her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. Mom gave Dad a strict look. Oh, that look in her eyes, it's so uncomfortable to be pinned under it. Dad just snorted in reply and left, ringing with the keys he just found. Mina has passed in the same song from The Little Mermaid at Hester's house. It was told on a closely worn out cassette tape which Dad already had to glue together once. It's so easy to fix objects, by gluing them back together, for example. But how do you fix it in a relationship? Mom moved to the living room and I was left alone, anxiously stealing glasses at the window. Well, you could fix a relationship just by talking it out with each other, but I guess they're just too stuck up. It's you, my little friend. Ola had trouble sleeping ever since we moved to this house. She would toss and turn or curl up into a ball under her blanket. Sometimes she would jump up in the middle of the night and turn on the VCR. Cartoons helped to take her mind off of all the troubles we had with the move and our parents. Oh my god. And then Ola said she saw the giant flying monster outside her window. She became obsessed with it. Well, I would too. It's a huge freaking owl. Our parents did everything in their power. They tried every little trick to get rid of those ridiculous fears. Olia refused to sleep alone and didn't believe that the owl was just one of her nightmares. After last night, I was unsure what to make of my sister's words, what to think of it myself. Can nightmares be infectious? I believe not. I just believe not. And that night I couldn't get a wink of sleep and ended up thinking of what to expect from my new school. Oh, where is it? You can... okay, hide. It's his room in the dark scene. Okay. Okay, let's go. There were a couple of days left before the beginning of new term. My imagination drew long, twisting hallways that led to a classroom full of kids. But all the students behind their desks were simply dark figures cut out using a template. Circular holes gaped the middle of their faces. A pair of eyes blinked inside those holes. It was as if some completely different creatures were looking at me from behind the flat black silhouettes. The cruel glares, filled with icy sneers, made me shiver from head to toe. Will I survive here? Won't they camp up on me and beat me down? Stomp on me with their velvet shoes? The damn school camp for all I care. Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. I have gone through that. I wouldn't wish it upon my dearest enemy or any enemy I would have or I did have to be in school. I just wish for anything to happen to it. Doesn't really matter what. I didn't want to go there that badly. Well, COVID happened once. It wasn't a very pleasurable time, but at first it was like hell. I didn't want to see people who are just itching to smack me on the head, trip me out, think of a new fancy name for me, worse than the previous one. I felt like the glasses I wore made me on the side of some sort of a monster. My gaze slid across the drawings hanging on the walls. I couldn't consider myself a great artist, but Ole begged me to hang them. Drawing was the only thing that made me happy as of late. Ah, poor dude, poor little girl. Fortunately, the small circle of friends I had also enjoyed my paintings, and they promised to call me from time to time. Sometimes I imagine Mom picking up the phone and saying in a cold voice, "You have all got the wrong number," or "Anton is not around." Anton is not around at all. I imagine my future classmates lying in their beds just like me, listening to the house of invisible werewolves outside their windows. Maybe my new classmates will like me after all. But who would ever like a boy with thick glasses? I mean, my dad used to wear glasses when he was little. Now he is married to the most beautiful woman on the planet, my mom. The house creaked, pressed by the wind. The condo we used to live in, a 9-floor concrete building, passed with the neighbor's drill, mumbled with the TV set from behind the wall, cried like a baby from the big family next door. Our current house, though I can't really call it new, was completely different. I agree with you on that, but I prefer just a big old house rather than like building 2, 3, 4 story building. Doesn't matter. A building is a building, a house is a house. It was silent and easygoing during the day. Its shadows lay dormant in the corners or on the closet, cobwebs, and under the stairs. But they all woke up during the night. Sometimes something was watching me from every corner. Must have faced the old photos of my deceased family with their Asian eyes hanging on the wall in places of my drawings. The floor was squeaking, rusty drains were moaning. The attic was occupied by noisy drafts. One could think the house was performing some sort of demonic melody. And then I realized I was in fact hearing music. It was already playing for a good while. Wait, oh no, oh no. I didn't realize it. Damn. Somewhere at the H1 reception, I could hear a flute. It was mixed in with the sound of the wind, with the creaking of the house in my sides too. I I stood up and rushed to the window. I wanted to assure myself that the music was nothing more than a product of my imagination. It's not like someone was playing me there. Amidst the cold, snowy night, right? No, I don't want to. I don't want to. No, no, no. I'm just sleeping. I'm just sleeping. I'm just sleeping. Sleeping. I'm sleeping. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty good show. What the hell? Just what the actual hell is this? Someone was dancing in the field. Black silhouettes I could barely make out, with the dark force at the back door. They jumped out, basked in the moonlight, bumped in the piles of snow, rolled around the crowd on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. They stood upright at times, circling around, holding hands, leaping out slow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment, and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Shadows dancing, stairs abyss, made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. Oh no. No, 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 no. Ah, the dancing shadows froze in a place, and I could swear pierced it with their eyes, pierced me. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre shadow carnival, sprinting across the field with giant leaps. Close the window. Close the curtains. Oh my god. He glided on squeaky snow without leaving any prints until it was devoured by the pitch black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. My heart was jumping around like the bird inside the cave. I shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back from toward the path. They saw me. The freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and listened to some unwanted guests move and scrape around, looking for an entrance. The sound moved to the right, then circled around the house. Now my guests should be at the front door. I jumped at the bed and covered myself with the blanket as it could protect me. Of course it can. Just go entirely. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remember at the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest, her facial features sharp like of a tin doll, hands running up and down of chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling up her eyelids with their tiny legs. Then her wrinkly eyeballs would once again move inside their sockets, and she would be able to see her grandchildren. I was channeling the spell she taught me through the whole procedure, and now I'm lying under the blanket, listening to squeaks and howls. I was repeating the same words.
В буяне в синем океане стоит домовина, в ней сало и глина, волосы седые, чертям еда, раба Божьего Антона не тронут никогда.
It's not bad.
Мертвый к мертвому, швой к швому.
Did it? I guess not. I guess not. Let's go. I casually peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains swinging around like a hangman, and then the night dosed me with a new portion of bowling fire. The sound scratched my eardrums. In reality, something or someone was crashing at the front door, had me clouding with wood, demanding to be let in. The door was shut. Dad had become very cautious recently, so he installed a sturdy lock. I remember him staring at the force intently as if he was looking for someone.
Мертвое к мертвому. Живое к живому.
I had my knees placing my chin between them and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy and weak before the might of darkness. And then the door knob twitched slightly. Then turned halfway once, twice, if the person who tried to enter had no hands. As the door knob tilted once more, then violently. Hey, no. Choke around from my plate finger clutched. The door creaked and opened on. I'm cooked. I'm just cooked. The vault taunted me, moaning inside the steam drains. Now you will see. The door was wide open. The darkness whizzed inside the carnival's mouth and gave away. Was if the night itself was calling out for me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusted fingers. I was trembling. I snowed by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room. Facing was the one who waved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Tony. Am I Tony? I'm Anton. My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up, ready to exhale a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me.
Ты спишь тоже?
Well, I guess Anton is Tosh. Okay. My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. I almost screamed from my room.
Оля, я не сплю. Что случилось?
Also was out of her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry.
Оно опять прилетело и пялится на меня.
Let's go.
Ее тоже.
Will
Прогони, пожалуйста.
beat her up or beat him up, it doesn't matter. Let's
Я
go.
так боюсь.
Don't cry, little one. The fear was tormenting me just a minute ago, crawled away and hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm all the down.
Это был сон, глупая. Не пугайся. Сны не кусаются. Никто тебя не обидит.
Well, I can't say that dreams don't bite. Before this, it was not a dream. I guess she isn't having any dreams. Oh, I stopped. She was trying her best to believe me. But was I sure myself?
У меня есть идея. Пойдем к тебе в комнату, видик посмотрим. Спящую красавицу, например. Тебе же нравится этот мультик?
Почему у спящей красавицы принца у меня эта страшная птица?
It's your luck. Oh, no. It's your fate. The question took me by surprise.
Ладно, давай посмотрим Золушку.
Cinderella. So became Tango. What was that? It studied me with its eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon. The darkness was clinging to the window, and it couldn't be fooled by Grandpa's old charts. It couldn't be satisfied with a feast of flat and long Haitian hair.
Тоша, ты идешь?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Да, сейчас.
Dude, it was just too fast. I couldn't even figure it for a moment. Okay, I'm being eaten alive. Let's go. was all a dream. A freaking dream. And I'm back again. Oh, it happened before. Okay. Let's go. Could be visiting us here in the middle of nowhere. We don't know anyone around here. Except your mom, so persistent. I feel extremely unsettled just from a silly thought that our morning guest could have come here from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide in the closet, under the table, behind the curtains where Olive always hides. Pasha.
Подойди-ка сюда.
Okay. I felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, but still dragged them towards the hallway. I'm good. Hello, Gargawa. How are you? And can you hear me? Oh, I think I'm doing good. I just started the gameplay like half an hour ago. That's good. So, what do you think about this game? Did you watch it before? I think it's alright. Like, I'm streaming and I also need to clip this moment. No, not clip, but a mark. Just to say that I have my first viewer in this stream. So, did you watch this game? How long? Is it just this session? Like it's the first chapter, I think. I started streaming because today or tomorrow, I think today, is coming out like the fifth and the final chapter of this game. So today I'll stream like first chapter, I think. Tomorrow the second, and so on. If they will be longer, I think I'll split streams like in the morning and in the evening. So what are you doing right now, by the way? And I'll continue slowly with the stream. Oh, the ankles. Ankles. A toy. Oh, some Christianity over here. Okay, let's go. A couple of policemen. Yeah, I will be streaming other games like today's stream about game. Wait a second, I forgot what game I will be streaming. Road Team. Also, I'll play like maybe Mobile Legends. Also, I installed Wuchang. Yeah, you can ask. I don't mind. We can ask. Let's go. A couple of policemen towered over me in the doorway. Damn, they're fat. Oh no, it's not fat shaming, I'm sorry. They're just a little too big, for officers. Or just policemen, I don't know. They smelled like frozen water. My mom always wins and grumbled the moment she saw patrol cars. Worse than bandits. Well, it is Russia after all. At the moment, though, she looked somewhat confused.
Здравствуйте.
Hello? The senior officer who wore a game expression nodded.
Тут мальчик вчера потерялся. Вовой зовут.
Yeah, I want to see. You can have my Instagram or you can have my X, it's on my channel. Yeah, I also have Discord. I left the link like in the chat room or somewhere else. Boy had gone missing yesterday. His name is
Глянь,
Wong.
пожалуйста. Ты его не видел?
The policeman held out a photograph to me. I don't know him. I don't know.
Нет.
You can join my Discord channel, I think. And there you can just text me, I think, because no one is there yet.
Точно? Посмотри внимательнее.
Yes, pretty sure. I'm pretty sure because I don't know anyone here.
Где мне его видеть? Я тут никого не знаю. Да и из дома-то почти не выхожу.
Just like me, for real.
А может, видел в окно?
Да.
Maybe.
У тебя ведь окна на лес.
The window. Well, I have seen some like animals, but that's all. Oh, wait a second. Anything? Let's go. I'm a human. It fits. Oh, okay. Hi. Hmm? Yeah, okay. I added you.
Нет, не видел.
Ясно.
He sounded a little tired, but he started. His stare, long and hairy, was full of suspicion. Why are you suspicious of me? Dude, I'm just a child. What the hell? Unwittingly under the weight of guilt with his giant shadow cast over me. The policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I hadn't noticed before for some
Вы,
reason.
кстати, как на новом месте? Попривыкли уже?
Maybe.
Понемногу. Только вот дочка маленькая по городу скучает.
Скучает, значит. Из местных вас никто не беспокоит?
Mortal. This is the city.
Все хорошо, спасибо.
Okay. The policeman peers through me one more time with his brown eyes. My head started spinning.
Может, вам помочь как-то?
Maybe. But in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy to end this unpleasant conversation sooner.
Я вот стою и думаю, ты, малец, на племеша моего похож. Шустрый парнишка твоих лет, с такими же окулярами. Все книжками зачитывался. Да ты когда летом погостить приезжал, говорит, что в школу милиции мечтает поступить. Как я, хотел людям помогать. Смекаешь?
I felt uncomfortable if a decent relative and not a police officer stood before me.
Ох, ребятушки, сидите-ка вы лучше дома. Не ввязывайтесь ни во что. Жизнь сейчас совсем другая пошла.
Well, I guess. Why is my video is not moving? Is it moving? It's not moving. Okay. Let's. Okay, let's go. Hmm? Don't know. Just thinking. I'll go. Little boys. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm rejected from cold voice.
Мне ли не знать?
Ну да ладно. Ты, Антон, в каком классе учишься?
В 6.
At sixth grade. A pretty young boy.
Друзей-то на новом месте еще не завел?
Oh, no. A guy like this can't happen. Just
Пока нет.
yet.
Я только после каникул в школу пойду.
Тогда вот вам на всякий случай мой номер. Звоните, если узнаете что.
Okay, no problem. And so they're gone. Before my eyes. Like of him being all alone there. For some reason I thought of the forest rank in the wild. What is his poor parents feel? What would my parents do if I would go missing? Would they try and trash out historically? Or would they accuse each other just like they always do and forget about me eventually?
Мам, а Вова этот в нашем лесу заблудился?
Выходит, что так. Бедный ребенок.
I agree, poor child. I looked out the window at the road. The police was drove off towards the village. Something was still trash off-road for a passenger car at Brownways, which was produced on the Young's car factory. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right now. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old bench from window. So I remember all the teenage mystery novels from the Black Kitty series I read this summer. Black Kitty, a series of completely Russian original alternatively themed mystery books. The average boys and girls investigated all sorts of mysteries. They looked for clues, items, suspicious people. But after a set of amazing adventures, bam! Solved any complicated case. They became local celebrities and must have made their parents very proud. I noticed the trail of policemen footprints that led to the forest, and then it clicked in my head. I don't understand investigation on my own. Oh, dude, no. Just please, no. I'll get her out. Ola will be so happy. And oh no, Ola, mom and dad too. They'll slaughter you, dude. Maybe they'll even forget about their worries for a while. Maybe I'll even save her from the D-word. I'm fantasized about buying Ola Tamagotchi engaging a cassette player and a batch of tapes for myself, and a whole box of Kinder Surprise. When was the last time our parents bought us any toys? Last autumn, I think my dad had lost his job at the time. That's an annoying song about it. Accountant. I had little to no idea what was accountant jobs like. They count money, I think. Neighbors used to envy us. But nowadays, mom and dad barely have money to afford sweets. Dad would always divide a simple chocolate bar between me. Sometimes I gave her my share too. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was still a pipsqueak. I couldn't wait to go out looking for clues.
Пойду погуляю.
Okay?
Ага, сейчас. Чтобы потом милиционеры с твоей фотографией по домам ходили. Лес вон какой густой. А если мальчика звери дикие утащили? Или того хуже?
Even worse. I had through the hallway.
Да я рядом буду. В лес не пойду.
Что я тебе сказала? Мне дважды повторять. Лучше портфель собери или соли поиграй.
Mom had the last word. Let's go open the dark, stuffy closet. Mom says it smells like mice, but how would she know that smell? She hates when I stick my nose in there. She's afraid I'll cut my fingers off the freshly sharpened axe, and Ola can't even be lured close to it. She thinks Baba is staying there. Try to help her fight her fears once. I opened the door and turned on a dim lamp, and so she could see there was nothing but cobwebs, that stools and scratched walls. She still didn't believe it. But I like to hide in the closet and listen to all the count outside. 1, 2, 3, better hide from me. And then drag her feet on the creaking floorboards, hoping that she will need me to look for me and to count monsters there. Okay. To the kitchen, let's go. With the mom. Wait. I'll just will make a save. I almost forgot about them. Save. Let's go. Open. Ramaki Python from the holiday. Only singing. It's for sure. I'm going to guess Pelmeni again. It's them already. Pelmeni are dumplings. Just dumplings. Okay. Turn back. Okay, lamp.
Мам, там что-то с телевизором случилось. Картинка какая-то тусклая, и экран весь в полосах.
Без ножа меня режешь. Дострелялся в уток своих. Говорила же, посадите мне кинескоп своей приставкой. Где мы теперь мастера найдем в дыре этой, а?
Может быть, просто настройки сбились? Сходи, посмотри, пожалуйста.
Нормально же работал с утра.
Из-за снегопада, наверное, неполадки.
Mama, her hands clean off her apron and went to Ollie's room. Okay. Turn back to kitchen. Wait. No time. Okay, let's go. I think it should do. Not yet. Let's go. Go. I opened the front gate and went into the field. Carefully, so Mom wouldn't see me from the window. When I crossed half of the distance towards the forest, the snow piles became as high as my knees. I remember my nightly fears. I saw those silhouettes around here. They were jumping around, holding hands. That hypnotizing music started playing in my head all this one. In the light of the day, the old distance figures felt like a simple dream. The sun turned my nightmares to ash, but the aftercase was still there. Distant ringing in my ears, distorted shadows crawling on the snow alongside me, and the barely audible whisper in my head, blue and almost calm. Everything was silent, so silent I felt like the world was totally empty. No ground, no sky, no parents, no Ola. The time I read, the time I actually slept, a long way creep that ended in the forest pine stockade. Sometimes silence was much scarier than any scream. Okay, silence. Our apartment became numb a couple of days before we departed. It was hard to remember the last time Mom and Dad joked around, laughing or spent time together, and also almost like old it was a previous life. When they kissed with all their present, she always frowned and snorted in a funny way. But one day it all changed. Something important had hurt our home. Something scary filled the remaining void. It was if fire broke out, and our parents were heavily packing our belongings, trying to save themselves and us. From who? From the people with deathful eyes who sometimes visited us from our parents' home. The eyes are only so bold of worms in the black ground in everything. And somewhere far away the siren was going on, trying to warn us of the coming menace. Huh? Not that. Look. I shuddered, chasing away my delusions, and looked around. There were only me, this white field, and the vines that was weeping up that icy dust and bells of parted snow. I squinted from the sun and turned my eyes to the sunless forest. Look especially dark in contrast with the blinding whiteness. Not betrayed roots slithered under the snow like fat snakes, rotten leaves and coniferous needles frozen in the ice. Dry, prickly branches, the wind bringing up uncomfortable sounds above fences. Were they protecting the forest? Or were they keeping something from picking out? Some object was hanging from one of the pointy branches. I tried to get closer, drowning in snow, and when I almost got to the edge of the forest, I saw what needed meeting. It looked like a mounted bird among the hungering semi-dark. Should I take it to the police? The senior officer looked gloomy, but he still reminded me of Capitan Casanova from my favorite TV show called The Saints of Northern Lights. Okay, not bad. He was also always anxious, with a tight look in his eyes, but still brave and strong. A little right from my throat. I'm not a throat goat right now. Will this meeting help them find the lost boy? Whoa, I heard a distant shout. It looked like it came from the river. Whoa, as if the trees were calling out to someone. Whoa. Okay, I admit it. It is pretty creepy. Someone was standing there behind the trees, hiding and waiting for you, my little dude. I knew someone was looking for the lost boy, but still, something was unsettling about that figure. Stillness. Where is it? Stillness. How it was bent and natural towards ground. Ground. Okay, I don't see. It's blackness. There is no one there. Just branches and roots. It's all just my imagination. And nearby bird flapped its wings loudly. Damn. Okay. Shadows split from the tree and disappeared from my sight. I looked away for just a moment, but when I turned my gaze back to the same place, it was gone. So it was my imagination after all. Silence reigned for a painfully long time. Okay. 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 What the hell? No. My muscles were tightly sprung. My heart was beating somewhere in my throat. And any noise, any little movement, any small whisper from this thicket, and I would spring. Yes, but nothing of the sort happened. I looked at the meeting once more. Of course I'll take it. I'm not a pussy. Let's go. I decided to take the lonely meeting from the bridge. Damn! Run away. Damn! Fuck you, dude. A shout rumbled across the field and resulted into the distance. No echo, no hope for a reply. No. There. Okay. I set towards the little trees and tried to claim my heart. It didn't budge. Okay. Pulled harder, the branch cracked and the meeting tore off, landing my hand with a squish sound. All the heavy, wet. I squeezed it without thinking something dark split from it. Forming a tiny string between the mitten and the snow. Steam rose from the snow pile. Oh my god. It can't be blood. Because it's like under a certain temperature. Okay, let's go. Standing in my palms in disgust. Right. The sound of cracking branches invaded the silence. I didn't have to think twice before running away. Yeah, let's go. Someone was chasing me from the darkness, breaking in pine branches, closing the distance with giant leaps. Snow was snowing like crazy thoughts flew through my mind. I'll get caught. They'll get me. I'll get dragged into the thicket. I'll be gone forever. But there was one more voice, probably one of the reasons it gave me strength, spurred me on. Yes, you can do it. Just don't turn around. Oh my god. Just no. Just no. Just no. Just no. Yes, don't look back. It's a good one. I'll stuck in place. I put my leg from the mushy trap to be caught in a new one even deeper than before. I continued to drown, sinking deeper and deeper with every desperate push. Was no ever this sticky? I screamed in horror, realizing this wasn't snow. Someone or something in the snow pile was clutching my pants. I gathered all my strength and rushed forward. As the pressure on my leg was gone, my boots slipped out the hole, and my soles were on the hard surface once again. I reached a clear path with one jump, and from there ran to my house. Its gloomy facade didn't look threatening enough. The house was my line of defense from the shadows that had their wings and the creatures that were hidden under the snow. I tripped over the doorstep and smashed into the door. In all my hurry, I still managed to notice the claw marks, as if a dog was striking the wood with its paws, demanding to be let so it could escape the cold. I hadn't noticed this mark when I was leaving. The heartbeat in my ears got much louder than my surroundings. I couldn't hear whether someone was calling me or not. What if they were already in our front yard and Mom had locked the door? Drawing in fear, I pulled on the clock knob and it obediently gave away. I'm back. Walked into the hall and shut the door behind me. Porch planks created my pursuers ascend the stairs. Okay. Okay.
Что конкретно тебе не ясно в просьбе «не хлопай дверьми»?
Я случайно.
The price was 2. There was someone in the first place, of course.
Ты где был? Я тебе что говорила, а? Чтобы ты дома сидел. Я и для тебя пустое место. У отца сигареты пропали. Признавайся, ты их стащил? Курить бегаешь?
Там...
Гляди, вон же они. Прямо у забора.
My heart started something as if I became. And once again, my pursuers followed me in the field. I could swear that I heard something scratching the door just like in my nightmare. My mom beckoned me with her finger and I gathered all my main will to look in the kitchen window facing my feet. Could barely distinguish some hairy silhouettes in snow through these icy winter patterns on the grass. Dogs? Just dogs.
Божечки, ты их испугался? Да они сами тебя перепугаются, Антон.
Woman, I'm scared of
Они гнались за мной, словно за зайцем. А вдруг они бешеные?
Что если они нападут на Олю?
Мам.
Вот бы твой отец их всех перестрелял.
If he has like AK, let's go.
Мама, они живые.
Alive or not
А что?
alive.
Ты уж определись, они тебе друзья или враги? Не маленький ведь уже.
I wasn't wasting my life among monsters, but rather my parents among a pack of stupid strays. And what for? What use do I have for this? Meet them, of course.
Мам, смотри, это, того, про которого утром милиция Она вся в крови. Давай в милицию скорее позвони. Мам, гляди! Фу!
А ну-ка прекрати сейчас же. Оля тебя услышит, с ума сойдет. Она и так не спит, на все подряд жалуется. Еще и ты со своими шуточками.
Damn, your imagination is ruining the moment.
Иди сюда, паникер. Да не стой столбом. Вот, таблетку на. Быстро пей.
Damn, I take the pills. Last night was felt in my mouth.
Я уже пил сегодня, за завтраком.
Попререкайся мне еще. Сказала дома сидеть, нет же. Был бы отец, выпорол.
Damn. Just damn.
Сейчас же выпей, а то ночью не уснешь. Тебе ведь в школу завтра.
Yes. Just yes. Yes, you are. We are all going mad.
Антон, выпил? Можешь, если захочешь. Раздевайся. Уснул, что ли?
Нет, мам, просто задумался.
Интересно, о чем же?
Так, глупости всякие.
Точно все нормально?
Well, of course no, because I see doubles of you.
У тебя такое лицо было, когда милиционер про окно спросил.
Все нормально, мам.
Хорошо.
Schizophrenia. Schizophrenic. So, become discolored. Fingerprints appeared on the bathroom tiles. The light bulbs felt different, dim and yellow. Even the saliva inside my mouth had a different taste. Noise from outside could be here from the upper floor. Okay. This is die down. I walk past as well now sleeping from out. What can I see? This. It's raptors. Okay. Good one. Oh, transformer. Okay, we go. And since ready space station is captured, you get ready for battle. These monsters, ghosts, UFOs. Not a bad thing. And the last one is drawings. And guys, the first adult comics magazine. Okay. All kinds of stuff since that day, and I seem to be getting pretty good at it. This got published in Fly once. Maybe someday they'll even publish comic. Oh, I guess I didn't see her at all. Well, I can't see her at all. So on the door, Senior Lieutenant Konstantin Vladimirovich Tikhonov. Okay. I sat on the bed. Only then I noticed there was someone behind the curtains. Might I have dropped to the sheets? Okay.
Оля,
Just what? Yeah.
Оля, очень смешно.
Since softly by the curtains. Sickly in darkness, there was a human being pushed toward the curtains. Okay, just one.
Да я сразу понял, что это ты.
Okay, I'm a little tired. So I'll just save my game and end stream. It was a good one. I guess I can exit. Yes. So, thanks for everyone, and I'm done.